What up, family? It's your brother Makai, back with another video on this beautiful Venus Friday. I just want to say, love yourself, because it's the most powerful love in the world. You can't give out of an empty cupboard. If you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? And I like to start off by saying, shout out to Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Can't wait till she come out of retrograde. That's December 22nd. Yes, December 22nd. She coming out of retrograde, and I can't wait. So look, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and they gave me an idea, and I looked at life as a meal. When you go out, you have an appetizer, you have the main course, and then you have dessert. And I thought to myself, well, the appetizer has to be the things in the beginning of my life that I didn't necessarily like. The rejection, the not being accepted, being misunderstood, the judgment, being measured based upon their personal stance as in what success was. And it kind of got me down in my younger years because I felt like I should have had this in life, I should have had that, and I began to devalue myself based upon someone else's criteria of me. And I like to call that the appetizer, not the real main course. But as I began to get an understanding of who I was and my gifts and talents, I said, oh, so I began to go on and eat that main course. And I had no idea that the main course was a precursor to the dessert, which is me reaping the benefits of the work that I have done. But when we talk about the work that you have done, we're talking about the internal investments that you've made in yourself, as in reading a book, as in taking a course, as in meditating, as in loving yourself, as in thanking yourself, saying self-affirmations. Why? Because we've been taught to not like ourselves. This is what the marketing companies and the big fashion industry has taught us. You're nothing if you ain't got no Louis V's on. If you ain't rocking J's, you're not hip, because they taught us that our value comes from somewhere else instead of us. But if you go back to your ancestors, they ain't had no J's. They ain't had no Mercedes. They ain't had no money like that. They had love and they had family. So we need to measure ourselves based on the internal, because everything that we see is going to eventually fade away. But who you are inside internally will never change as long as you evolve yourself. So I don't care right now if you're in your appetizer mode and people are judging you and they're not accepting you and they're telling you you're not good enough. Maybe you're in a relationship where the individual doesn't appreciate you. Well, guess what? My saying is, if you like it, I love it. In other words, don't be a martyr. Don't stay in situations that no longer suit you. But that's the appetizer aspect. But once you understand your worth, I am great, I am love, I am intelligent, I am worthy, I am someone, my opinion matters of myself, then you begin to eat that course meal. That you begin to get to the main course, the main dish. Because now you have taken what you know and begin to apply it to your life. And the more work you get in, the more work you put in. When you're done with that main course, the dessert is coming. And what is the dessert? The dessert is the fruits of your labor. It is the byproduct. It is the thing that you have been working to attain. See, people want to attain money to take care of their family. Well, guess what? The dessert ain't the money. It's the ability to take care of your family. It's the ability to take care of yourself. It is the fruits of your labor. Your life is like a garden, but you got to plant the seeds. But guess what? You got to prune away the weeds. Well, what are the weeds? It's the negative people. Those are the naysayers, but you need them because that's what comes with the garden. So when you're down here on planet Earth, when you sign your contract to come down, you signed up for this. So like I used to say back in the day, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing. Because you need something to overcome. You need challenges in your life to propel you forward. So when I tell you to love yourself, it's a challenge, because there might be a million reasons on why you shouldn't love yourself based upon the outside world. But imagine if you came from nothing and you here. You deserve to love yourself. Thank yourself. Thank you, Makai. I love you, Makai. You're the most important person in my life, because without you, I wouldn't have eaten last night. I wouldn't have woke this AM, and I wouldn't be grateful if it wasn't for you, Makai. Yes, give yourself credit. Give yourself credit for when you do the right thing. Give yourself credit for when you do things that's going to enhance your life. Give yourself the credit. I know a lot of people say, oh, you thank God. Well, the Creator gave you the tools, but you got to give yourself praise for having the ability and the understanding to utilize these tools to enhance your life. We're here to create memories. We're here to create situations. It's about people, you know? So at the end of the day, when you copping that hot whip, or you rocking them, the drip, you got the drip, that's for other people to see. So it's still about people, you know? And if you want to stunt on them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying for you not to be blessed. I'm not saying that you can't show off. Yeah. If you proud of your life, you know, they'll say stay humble, be humble, you know, to each his own. But at the end of the day, remember that you're looking for the dessert to reap the benefits of your labor. And remember, what is for you is for you. Obstacles are the things that you see when you take your eyes off the goal. You know? And to love yourself, self-love. How can you give love and you don't love yourself? And if you're walking around expecting somebody to love you and validate you, you got another thing coming. Because if you cannot validate yourself, you're giving control and power over everybody who has judgment or who passes judgment on you. So you got to live for you, not for your kids, not for your mother, not for your husband, not for your wife, for you. You know, it's a major identity crisis. Do you know who you are? It doesn't matter who you are to the world. Who are you to self? When you look in the mirror, who's looking back at you? Do you understand who that is? Or are you too busy trying to be what everybody else wants you to be? If you're what everybody else wants you to be, how can you be what the Creator needs you to be for the greater good or for your purpose? So listen, we ain't living for likes. We're not warriors. We are warriors. We chose to come down here. We're going to man up. We're going to woman up. And we're going to take this life by the horns. And if our situation is crazy, we're going to begin to manifest. We're going to begin to speak these things into existence. But faith without works is dead. So you got to get up and go do something. You better get up, get out and do something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You better get up, get out and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high. Do something. Get up. You want change, be the change. Because can't nobody hold you back but you. Nobody's stopping you but you. And stop sharing your dreams and expecting people to be happy for you. That's your blueprint. That's your business. And how other people feel about you is none of your business. What they think of you is none of your business. Stop looking for approval, because you'll never get it. Listen, enjoy this beautiful Venus Friday. Venus is coming out of retrograde December 22nd. I cannot wait. But I still love myself. Stay lit, stay loved, stay light. You can even stay dark. It's whatever. At the end of the day, love yourself. That's the key ingredient to life. It's to love yourself. Be content with who you are. If you're not content with where you are in life, make the necessary changes. Like I say, if you're not content with where you are, look behind you and see how far you came. And give yourself the credit that you deserve, because you're still here. And every day you wake up is another opportunity to evolve and become greater than you were yesterday. Hey, it's your brother Makai. Enjoy this Venus Friday. I love you. Stay lit, stay light, stay love, and enjoy the rest of your day. Ashe.